The normal sedate peace at Woodcote Park was somewhat shattered, and the old course's captain's drive didn't involve golf, when for the first time in its history the Royal Automobile Club's Country Club hosted a competitive motorsport event as the Mini Britannia rally took over. Classic rally cars, mainly from the 1960s and 70s, competed in a day-long event, finishing with a spectacular special stage at Woodcote Park. The clubhouse was the backdrop as the cars set off for a day of competitive tests. There was plenty of variety among the mouth-watering classics. Cars included a Jaguar XK120, a C-type, a 1965 Ford GT40, a 1970 Camaro and a 1969 Morgan Plus 8. And of course many Porsche 911s. First stop was Dunsfold Park, home of the BBC Top Gear track, for a 3-mile test. Then, in keeping with the classics in the entry, what better next stop than where motorsport was pretty much born in this country, Brooklands. The first challenge was the famous Test Hill, and then in amongst the cones that marked the test on the surviving steep banking that was last used for racing in 1939, saw cars like Napiers and Bentleys and drivers like Birkin and Seagrave. Those were next. And after tests and careful car control, competitors were able to stretch their legs on the Mercedes-Benz World test track. Early afternoon they were back at Dunsfold, and then the cars were the stars back at Woodcote for the last stage of the rally, where many of the club's members and their families had gathered to watch the spectacle and witness the first competitive motorsport event held at Woodcote Park, fitting for a club with such a rich motoring heritage. Mini Britannia comprises of competition and regularity categories and runs on asphalt roads. Crews in the competition event tackle a series of special stages, while the regularity competitors follow the same route with straightforward average speed tests on the same stages. Regularity entrants are fully fledged competitors, but competition licences aren't needed. The rally course at the club was a real test of drivers' skill as it wound its way through the estate. From the start line near the greenkeeper's workshop, cars accelerated up to a chicane before making a hairpin turn right at the hill behind the 19th hole. After a quick right-hand turn, the cars turned left and accelerated at Captain's Drive, which featured 2 new purpose-built chicanes before the flying finish. Each car made 2 passes of the stage. Now, there's many social events at both clubhouses, with more and more reflecting the motoring DNA of the club. Competitions, cars and the club. A perfect synergy. And it's not just Jackie Stewart and John Surtees that have now been at speed up the hill. Clearly this new rally stage was a challenge for competitors, an exciting addition as well to the rally. The event proved a great success and provided club members thrilling entertainment. The regularity competition was won by Andrew Brodie and Richard Payne, driving a 1972 Citroën SM. And Howard Redhouse and his co-driver Scott Nicholson won the overall Mini Britannia Cup. The event will be back, and who knows in years to come, maybe Woodcote's Hill could be the new Goodwood.